How's it going? Today is 4th of February, Sunday, and we are taking a look at some of the press releases. I'm looking for perhaps some other financial opportunities and know what's happening within the UK. It's not that easy to find, I guess. In the first video, I was taking a look at forestry. There might be some grants when it comes to processes, improving those. When it comes to offsetting carbon. I have taken a look at some of those opportunities. In next opportunity or next video today, I was taking a look at a fleet of close to 2 billion contracts invest in sensors and AI when it comes to fleet. From there, I have progressed into music industry as well as I have covered 50,000 grants in solving perhaps this problem or similar problems, right? From there, I have progressed in monitoring or sending satellite into orbit, right? That potentially will monitor CO2 emissions, right? And hope we can work together with some of those industries as well as there was a grant of setting up a business within space, so to say. Some of there might be opportunities there. In the city, let's take a look at sports, right? There might be nothing there, but if anything, let's bring more people's attention to offsetting obesity, right? So how much of that cost to taxpayers? Let's celebrate that, so to say. Obesity and how much NHS and this problem can cost, right? We're talking about billions, right? So let's acknowledge activity and see if we can engage with a team that works within sports, how I would say, but I haven't read it yet, so let's take a look at it and see how we can take part. Take a look at speech, right? So that ministry, this name there, gave a speech at Uprising conference. Sports Minister Stuart, okay, made a speech from UK's active Uprising conference, right? I haven't read it. I don't know if there's any opportunities or anything there. Perhaps let's put together a letter, reach out to this person. Perhaps this person has a lot of issues, active issues, right? If I can come in, solve an issue, organize an event, it could be anything. So that could be opportunities there, right? And something that was published 3 days ago. That's a speech. I don't know if I should read the entire speech. I'll be perhaps take a look at the beginning, see if we're gonna be talking about real problems. I don't know. My attention span is sometimes they would reconstruct some of the speeches. Either way, they might push some agendas. I don't know the people, right? If I know the person, perhaps I could delve a little bit deeper and promote some of this person's work. Other than that, perhaps I can solve some of the problems. So reading entire speech, I don't know if I'll lose the people watching this video, perhaps even. So this doesn't really matter, I guess. Thank you for the introduction. Okay, let's progress. Firstly, I want to, okay, let's progress. I fit an active workforce. Okay, also has a positive effect on employment skills and our jobs readiness and contributes significantly to our economy. Okay. It's alright, I guess. As you know, I'm butchering this speech, by the way. We recently publishing our new sports strategy. Get active. Great. Let's take a look at this. That's it. It's all the thing what I need to know. So there's an initiative and strategy. I love this word, by strategy, right? So people are putting things together. As part of a strategy, we committed to a target of 2.5 million more adults and 1 million more children being close as active by 2030. Since obesity, it's costs so much money. Just even that, some initiatives we can launch those and reduce some of the stress and everything what was required for some of the systems, right? Public service systems, health providers, right? So how can get people more active? There might be something that's called Get Active Sports Strategy. Let's see if there's a initiative there and how we can take part. Quickly, I can take a look at this active this department and how I can take part in this department achieving its goals. Right, this culture, media, and sports. Previously, I was taking a look at the music industry. Perhaps there's a funding for music industry. Perhaps I might be able to source finance to solve some of from that finance might solve this problem. Right, is similar culture, media, and sports. Perhaps, but again, I don't know. I don't know. So there was one person there in the beginning of this video. There's another person here, right? And there's very similar announcements made. Something that the targets. Taking a look at the targets as ambitious as it by the 2030 we want to see 2.5 million more adults and 1 million more children being classified as active in England. Okay. So the targets, the same targets. I don't know who's responsible, right? It would be great to have ways of reaching out to these people, right? Otherwise, again, we're doing a lot of announcements, right? But not necessarily we are there solving some of those problems, right? So let's see how we can reach out to either that person or this perhaps person, or we're just looking to engage with the team. Usually there would be no response. Oh, that's a math, right? So to say, I don't know how accurate that is, but that's roughly how I myself put things together, right? Physical and mental well-being. Every pound spent, that will be yield 4 times back, right? Something that was outlined within the strategy, right? Perhaps with the investments made with NHS, I would say reducing the running costs of NHS, that would definitely gonna yield a lot of returns. How much NHS as of now costs to public. So I can see a lot of ways how we can measure that particular area, right? But I don't know how all this math is and how that works. But longevity, perhaps more in pensions. I don't know. But either way, this is a math that was outlined with this strategy, right? So it would make sense for people to get more active, right? Another statistic, right? Over a quarter of adults in England are close as inactive, so average less than 5 minutes of active a day. All right. So quarter are inactive. Right. Yesterday I was watching a documentary about some of the fast food restaurants and impact that those restaurants made to large public without promoting or shedding any shadow and any governance of the fast food restaurants have increased obesity rate within some of the governments up to 40%. Just to put things into perspective, not necessarily within UK, but some of the governments have their fast food increase up to 40%. So what I'm saying is, perhaps bring your own attention to living a healthier lifestyle. That's really important, right? All work that has been published there would be 112 pages, way too much information. I would say, but it depends, right? So this work, I don't know how much government have paid for this work to be published in the first place, how much data was collected, and how much people have taken place in publishing this work. A team of up to 10 people to work for 9 months to publish this work, up to 112 pages of data. I don't know, 50,000, 100,000. All this information is data, the way how it's been formed, not necessarily I would reform it slightly different, but some of the words, I guess I get it. But that's really just some of the information, right? Let's try to reach out to both of these people, see how we can potentially work together when it comes to achieving these people's set targets, right? So the targets were set, right? So how can solve these problems? Then was adults, right? So it was 2.5 million adults more active and about 1 million. Not necessarily, I'm not interested in that part. 2.5 million adults more active. That's what I'm interested in. Not to say that doesn't matter. I can't. It's a problem. There's only problems there. 2.5 million adults more active. How we can solve this problem for both of these people? Names was outlined within this article, right? Let's put together a letter and send out to these people, right? Quickly, right? So I have put a prompt in, right? And that will be just an example of a template. I'm looking to reach out to this person, hopefully, in order to achieve set target, something that was outlined within his speech, right? I haven't read it. It should be okay, I guess. I asked for a letter. That will be how I can potentially reach out to him in order to offer assistance in helping him to achieve his targets, right? And I'm gonna be working only with adults, right? I'm adult and I'm working only with adults. sorry, sorry for all the rest of the people. I'm only working with adults, so there would be less issues, I guess. And adults can work with whatever they want to work with. Let's close on that. Hopefully, I would get a response. Usually, there would be no response. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next one.